Happy Hour starts live in less than 10 minutes. Stand by.
And now, something completely different.
I love this. Joy Taylor says issues relating to childbirth are only there because men can't get pregnant. She's just such a dirty, rotten moron. She cheated on her husband and then got the job because she went to work with Emmanuel Acho and the Fox Sports CEO. And now she's trying to act like she's this feminist.
It's just, if I could have one wish for the world,
it would be to have Ray J have more songs.
It would be that men and women could get pregnant.
I don't want that. You don't even want kids. You'd be a terrible mom. You're already a terrible person. Got those sociopathic eyes. Yeah, you're hot as hell, but that can only go so far.
Because if men and women could be pregnant, we would not be having these conversations.
Oh, really? Well, men would probably remember to take the pill every day. How many times do you ever go, I take the pill every 3 days? Why am I pregnant?
This would not be an issue. If men could get pregnant, you could get an abortion at a drive-thru.
That is not a bad point. Hey, grab the vacuum! Could you imagine there was a drive-thru abortion place? Hey, come here! Let's get it!
If men could get pregnant, have been done on giving birth, you could give birth and feel absolutely nothing and recover in 3 days.
Yeah, that's how it is. It's pretty awesome. But you have this thing where you can sleep your way to the top. The problem is when you get caught, then you do podcasts about dating because you were never that good at sports. You were only good at going, hey, Paul Pierce, what do you think of this topic? Hey, Emmanuel Acho, I'm going to have sex with you later and we're going to talk about sports. But then when it's time for you to do a podcast, you go to dating because that's all you know is sex.
The advancements that would have been done in the medical field to make childbirth as seamless, as safe.
What is he even talking about? Why is this your topic? No wonder your podcast sucks.
As comfortable, the recovery, all of it as perfect as possible.
Whatever, blah, 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 blah. This is what I think of this segment. An idiot.
Happy Hot Topic.
Stephen Colbert reflects on the end of his late night show.
Oh my God, has this goodbye party been so underwhelming? Remember when Leno went off both times and then Letterman went off and everyone was talking about it and around a lot of color? Who's talking about Colbert besides liberals that love his trashing of Trump?
Days ahead of the comedian's final bow on CBS's The Late Show. After 11 seasons, the 62-year-old speaks with People magazine.
I will say he looks good for 62. Being unfunny keeps you young.
Leaving his late night post in an interview published May 19th. Turns out Stephen is looking forward to his next chapter as he ponders if the network, quote, saved my life.
Yeah, they did. Because you were working every day, being so unfunny.
After announcing the cancellation of The Late Show in July of 2025. At the time, CBS called it purely a financial decision. The comedian now telling People Mag, it takes a lot of bone marrow to do the show every day. And now...
Oh, yeah. Takes so much energy to be unfunny.
I'll be stepping down with enough time, enough energy to do other things that I want to do.
He'll be doing a podcast in the air. Shut up.
As for how he'll keep busy, the star says he hasn't had much time to think on it yet.
Yeah, he's going to be bored sitting around. He's going to have nothing else to do.
Explaining there's so much to think about to do the show, so I don't have much better of an answer than most college seniors do.
Yeah, he's having a crisis because he's always done a show. Here's I'm going to give my opinion of James Harden, but first, let's hear Shannon Sharp talk about it.
But Harden,
come on, man.
You really theoretically you could go at either one of them because neither one of them are outstanding defenders. But James Harden has been atrocious. James Harden is no better than Luka.
James Harden did. I swear to God, the guy is so unlikable. When you need him to win a big game, not only does he choke, he literally doesn't even try. Last night, the Cavaliers blew a 22-point lead. And it was three. Ryo and the Knicks hit the three-pointer to be down 17. I go, here we go. I just had a feeling. And he just kept bricking shot after shot and not passing the ball to open guys. He's a douchebag. I've never seen a guy so talented choke every time it matters. Every time he chokes. You can have it guaranteed. The Cavaliers aren't going to win this series. They had to win last night.
And I hate to, bring that up, but we know they're outstanding guys on the offensive end.
Yes.
But the thing is, you can't let them relax on the defensive end.
And literally, they were using him. The Knicks were. Because here's the coach, Mike Brown, saying that they pretty much scored on Harden because they knew he was bad.
They were trying to do the same thing with Jalen, and so we said, okay, we feel like we can play that game. We try not to play that game much, but we feel like we have a guy that we can play that game with, and Jalen. And so, just like we have to try to figure out different ways to guard Harden and Mitchell, they got to figure out different ways to guard Jalen. But it was no secret we were attacking Harden.
James Harden, how does that feel? I know you almost don't care. I don't think he cares. He just wants to be around snow bunnies. But every time you need James Harden to be clutch. Because when the Knicks kept going down from 17 to 14 to 11, it was they were just turnover after turnover. James Harden, you're a forever loser. I don't want to jinx it and say that the Knicks are going to win it, but you needed to win last night.
You got to go at them, and that's what the Knicks did. And it didn't matter. What did Brunson do? Nope. And then when they got him, and you see them, they go 1-4 flat.
Yeah, James Harden, I don't care how talented you are, that you've won an MVP, you always choke. What is wrong with you? Every single time. You've been playing since 2009. You've been playing long enough for someone to graduate high school, and you choke every single time. Thunder, Rockets, Clippers. I've never seen, and he just has that hateable attitude of, whatever. You suck, James Harden. I don't know why the Cavaliers got rid of Darius Garland, but that was stupid. That was moronic. I thought this was ridiculous. The fact that there's still racist people out there makes me sad.
Happy Hot Topic!
Well, a disturbing incident at a Hillsborough County middle school is sparking outrage online about what students were exposed to during class.
And now listen, I am not a guy that likes fake outrage, but this right here that they're about to tell us is ridiculous.
This viral video recorded by a student at Barrington Middle School shows a teacher hanging a black baby doll from a television monitor using a cord.
What a moron. And she just looks like a Karen. She looks like someone that would listen to War of the Roses in the morning and be like, oh my God, it's real.
10 Tampa Bay News reporter Eric Glasser has reaction tonight from the student's mother and how the school board is taking action.
I hope they fire this broad.
Well, parents say they are beyond upset, including the mother of a 14-year-old student here at Barrington Middle School.
It is a terrible thing to do. It's one of the biggest... I don't even want to say black eyes. It's one of the biggest things about America that's disgusting is that it began with racism and that it began with slavery. Then you have this moron doing this.
Horrified after seeing the video her son recorded inside his classroom. The now viral video clip viewed and shared hundreds of thousands of times online.
I bet Kelt has DM'd this teacher.
Appears to show 63-year-old teacher Karen Whitmire Savage.
I knew it was Karen. I guessed it. I was just joking. But this broad's name is Karen.
Using an electrical cord to suspend a black baby doll from a classroom television monitor.
She took the charger cord and wrapped it around the baby's neck and tied it.
14-year-old Noah, who shot the video, said,
"Good job, Noah."
As students could first be heard reacting with nervous laughter, then shock as Savage leaves the doll hanging in front of the class.
Everybody started telling her it was wrong and racist.
It is racist. It's horrible. This feels like an SNL skit.
I'm still in shock.
Nina Williams says her son immediately knew something was wrong and went straight to the office after class. She says he initially hesitated to share the video because he felt intimidated after Savage allegedly followed him to the office.
That's something I didn't expect my children in 2026 to ever have to deal with seeing.
You want to know what her social media bio is? Her name is Karen Wibmeyer Savage. She is a savage moron. Being an art teacher is my gift and passion. I have 4 beautiful daughters, plus stepchildren and grandchildren. My love is husband. My love is husband John. That is a terrible grammar for a teacher. God is great. Don't bring God into this. You're a racist moron. Here she is talking about Stephen Colbert, saying that he found girls attractive on his show while he's married. And Megyn Kelly's not even at all entertaining. She's the worst. Listen, I'm no Colbert fan, but when you're making me side with Colbert, you're the worst.
I heard the most outrageous set of sound bites on my pal Maureen Callahan's show, The Nerve, on Friday.
You're a hag.
Which is a great show. You should go and subscribe. She actually took the time to listen to this weird new podcast that I don't know if it's a real thing or if they just did it the one time, but it's these obnoxious, insufferable late night hosts.
What about you? You're not insufferable. You're a hag.
Sitting around patting themselves on the back.
You do that too with your buddies. Shut up.
And what they decided to talk about, as all married men want to, is which female guest they've had on their shows who they want to sleep with.
Coming from the woman that says that it wasn't that big of a deal that the Epstein victims were 16, shut up!
Which woman would they like to F?
Oh, heaven forbid guys talk about sex! She's pretty annoying. And this guy with her, Doug Brunt, is thinking, I want to plow women too. Or maybe get plowed.
Honestly, this is so inappropriate on so many different levels.
Since when has MAGA got any morals? Shut up! Look at your president.
And here is Stephen Colbert in SOT 10.
Has there been a guest who was so attractive that you found it distracting?
I'll tell you who I did not expect to be wildly attracted to. I didn't know what to do with myself. Is that I did not, because I like this person's work, but I never thought of him as like a bombshell. I didn't know what to do with my eyeballs when Michelle Williams was on for the first time.
Yeah, she is hot.
She sat down across from me.
All right, damn. Megyn Kelly's a hag. Yo, you guys ready for the greatest show ever? I am.
Attention, FM DJs, your morning show prep begins now.
Loud, rude, aggressive. And those are his good qualities. A sick person with a powerful tool.
Welcome to Happy Hour.
Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppy's mom, and you're listening to Happy Hour.
Welcome back to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppy.
Yes, now. Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
The semen was so big.
And now, something completely different.
Happy Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Happy. This is Happy Hour with Happy.
the dollar. Need a source of trending topic. Be the hottest, search about us. Competition microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O, PPE. H-O, PPE. H-O, PPE. You already know Hoppe Hour in your system.
Yeah, what up? This is Hoppe Hour. I am your host, Ryan Hoppe. You can always leave us a voicemail. 856-49-HOPPE. 856-494-6773. You tweeted us at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com. Oh, we have so much to get into today. Let me see how many headlines I have. I have a lot. I have about 20 TMZ headlines, 35 Instagram things, 25 news clips. I don't mean to scare you, but we have a lot to get into. So let's do it. How are you? You doing good? I've never been better, kind of. Man, I was up last night till like 2 in the morning, and I did not want to go to bed, man. But now I'm a little tired. As I'm staying up later as I get older, it's not as easy as going to bed at 2 a.m. at age 25, as I am 32, going on 33. I can feel the difference, but I can still handle it. I saw this headline here from No Jumper. Wiz Khalifa has been added to Romanian police's wanted list after receiving a 9-month sentence in prison for smoking marijuana on stage. Oh, yeah, that's the important things, Romania. Forget about the sex trafficking and all the crimes you have going on over there, including being the home of Andrew Tate. No, Wiz Khalifa getting high is your biggest problem. Shut up. Michael Blackson discusses the residual checks you get from TV shows and the truth about it.
Just because people is on TV doesn't mean they're rich. Most of you guys on TV are...
Unless you're like Jennifer Aniston or Lisa Kudrow, you ain't making that much, unfortunately.
Broke. And I prove it to you. I just got about 6-7 residual checks in the mail from previous shows I've done. I'll show you them checks right now. I just got them in the mail. I just got back home and I saw a lot of checks. I got excited. I'll share with you, punk bitch.
Okay, check number 1. You know what? I don't care if you see the address. I don't know. This is not my address. Go there and try to kidnap me if you want, okay? This check is from Wildin' Out. Thanks, Nick Candy. Oh, $7.
Hell yeah, you can get a double cheeseburger at 2.
90 cents. Thank you.
So he is incredibly underpaid. That wasn't the actual address of Michael Blackson. That was his company. He probably didn't really feel like restarting the video. Julio's mom says that Sean Gathright is linked to multiple murders in Florida. Yeah, Sean's a thug and a loser. You threw your whole life away to be a gangster. Some rapper named Hot Boy. Hotboi, Hot Boy, sentenced to 6 months for violating his probation in a RICO case. Man, all these gangsters never want to behave. They just want to get locked up. Won't let me out. Like that Akon song. Pooh Shiesty and 8 others trial scheduled for July 6th after being accused of robbing and kidnapping Gucci Mane. That was one of the dumbest things he could have possibly done. Lizzo said this. I don't know who needs to hear this, but not everybody want to be skinny. Now, she looks really good right now. Look at that. But didn't she lose weight to get skinnier? Like, she's not technically like bony skinny. What are you talking about? You did it as well. This made me feel old. Cher is 80. That's insanity. That's crazy. Oh, this is good for the economy. Meta is cutting 8,000 jobs to go to AI. AI is cool and it makes you songs and makes you images, but man, the That is no good. But as we've seen recently, AI is really not the best right now. It's going to get scary when it gets good, but there's still a lot of flaws to it that make being an actual human. Let me see here. 856-49 Hoppe. Mancow just tweeted me. This is interesting. So my boss, Rick Thomas, quit. Or not quit, well, he resigned. And this is interesting. I did shout out to my boss, Rick Thomas, for everything. And Mancow tweets out, I knew him as Rico, but then tweets out pictures of him with Billy Corgan and now Rick Thomas. That is the most Mancow thing ever. What a freaking character. I love Mancow. He's great. Bethany Joy Lenz says she waited until marriage despite having a high sex drive. She said this to call her daddy. Man, call her daddy is just becoming the home of like sex.
I don't know how people in other cultures who have arranged marriages do it. I can only come from my Western perspective, but I don't want to assume that that's the only way of doing things. But for me, based on my upbringing, and I was really, like I said, I was crazy. Like I had a crazy sex drive. It's kind of...
I'm so sick of this algorithm editing everything. Sex is how we were created, and it's how we get our rocks off. Why does the algorithm got to be so sensitive?
Kind of amazing that I didn't have sex until I was married. It felt like this promise that I had been given as a good evangelical was a big crock. Like, what the heck? I thought if I saved myself for marriage, then the promise is...
Whatever. Why is everybody overthinking dating and sex? I don't quite understand it. I don't get it. It's supposed to be fun. People in the 80s were just plowing each other. Now everybody's freaking out about it, man. God. I know it's very hedonistic to say, but I love sex. Love getting my rocks off. All right, here's an interesting clip. Now, would I want to hang out with Tony Hinchcliffe or Shane Gillis? Not really. But they made some offensive jokes, I guess, at the roast of Kevin Hart. And the thing with the jokes was everybody got even playing time of being made fun of. It wasn't like one political party was made fun of over the other or whatnot. But here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is the fact that Chelsea Handler doesn't actually care about the offensive jokes that Shane Gillis and Tony Hinchcliffe says. She just doesn't like them. So she's trying to act profound, when in reality, she's just trying to throw them under the bus. Here is this moron talking about how Tony Hinchcliffe, they're racist, they're bigots, they're sexist. Let me unmute it. That'd be the best way to hear it. Although me having her muted is the best she's ever sounded.
I don't have a lot of, I'm 51. So
yeah, you look a little older for that. They said 57.
So, like, I'm pretty secure with who I am.
Are you? If you're having to talk about other people, you're probably not.
I don't care if these guys say that I'm a whore.
Yeah, you claim you don't care. Yeah, you're on a podcast saying you don't care. So you know what that means? You do care.
Like, I'm doing exactly what they're doing, except...
Yeah, so shut up.
I'm a woman, and I'm allowed to.
And that's...
Yeah, I'm rich, I'm famous, and I'm hot. So I'm...
Oh, good for you. You are rich, you are famous. But let's be honest here. You're getting a little washed up. You're not as hot as you were like 10 years ago. I mean, sleeping with the CEO allegedly to get to the top kind of ages a woman, doesn't it?
Fucking people. Like, that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to continue to keep doing that as
good for you. At least you know your self-worth.
long as, you know, I remain as fuckable as I am.
Oh, yeah. The thing is, she is hot. I would rock her body. But the thing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is the fact that when you go around acting like you're just so bangable and you're so amazing, and it's so unattractive. It's like Blake Lively's pretty freaking hot, but her personality makes her a 2. Same with Chrissy Teigen. Same with Chelsea Handler.
So I don't really see the problem.
Yeah, no, and here's this kiss-ass interview where I'm just grateful to have her here, so I'm going to agree with everything she says.
I think a lot of other women should feel the same way out there, especially women that I run into.
Yeah, whether you're famous, whether you're famous or rich, those don't apply, but like the...
I'm surprised she hasn't talked about 50 Cent yet. She can't go to any interview without living in the past about the fact that she was banged up at 50.
idea that, like, what were they going to say about me? They couldn't say anything other than that I'm a whore.
I mean, if you're constantly talking about it, maybe there's a little truth to it. I'm not saying you're a whore, but it seems like it kind of hit a nerve.
Or my age. I think that was the other thing that they were.
Oh, well, that's stupid, but you attacked them. So it's an even playing field. We have become so sensitive as a society that roasts bother us.
And you're like, well, okay. Those aren't jokes. That's not clever writing. And I
All right. You're not clever writing either. You're annoying. You think you're better than people. And you just are so nauseating. You look like when you cuddle with her, like she would smell, dude. And you know when a girl has that, like, musky smell? That is Chelsea Handler. Here's a hot-ass one talking about be the man every woman wants.
Women are attracted to men that don't need them. Like, don't really care if a guy's interested or...
Yeah, that's kind of what we're learning every day in the shows. I play these clips, they hit my algorithm, is they like being ignored.
And it's not in a mean way. It's not like he's treating her like shit, so now she likes him. I'm not talking about...
I have seen that, though. I had seen it when you're treated like garbage. They fall in love.
That kind of guy. I'm talking about when, like, a guy is in a room, sees a hot girl, but, like, could care less.
Yeah, you know. There you go. I don't know. I'm so confused. And it feels like social media is really enforcing these games they want us to play. It's like that song from the 90s, that R&B song. These little games that we play. It takes the fun out of dating. Feels like Gen Xers in the 90s were just banging each other up. Now we got to overthink it. All right, here's an interesting clip. Lily Phillips hard launched her new boyfriend because she calls herself a mattress actress. That's the new one.
I love a game, very competitive.
It says, who was interested first? Who's most likely to start an argument? She points at herself. Yeah, because she's a crazy broad. Yeah, Lily Phillips, man, she is just so skanky, dude. It's almost alarming how skanky Lily Phillips is. Kind of scares you a little bit. Speaking of skanky, here's Joy Taylor saying motherhood is not simple, easy, or universal. I don't know what's going on with Joy Taylor. Maybe she doesn't know sports and relied on the guys. Relied on them in more ways than one. But she has not talked about sports at all on her podcast. It's been about dating and being washed up.
We need to have real conversations about motherhood and pregnancy and stop stroking it with this
you can stroke me whenever.
patriarchal trad wife bullshit that it's just this thing you're supposed to do. What about for the women who can't get pregnant? What about for the women who have had horrific pregnancy experiences where their body has gone through full-on trauma and they are barely functioning after?
All right, there you go. The fun topics with Joy Taylor. Oh, she's really hitting them hard. Such exciting content. Here's a woman, this conservative, it says conservative Millen. You know, she's fun to be around. Here she is critiquing Call Her Daddy. It's 8 minutes. I can probably only stomach 20 seconds.
This is my warning to the young women who follow Alex Cooper. Most women who follow Cooper's advice will not end up with a marriage proposal.
Do you want one?
You will not end up having a beautiful wedding, wearing white, then getting pregnant.
Right. Man, there is something that's been really irritating recently about conservative women. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Shut up. You're annoying. And you're wondering why no one wants to date you. Because you're prude. And you overthink things. And there's no reason to. It says here, a teenager started giving clavicular advice after his girl didn't want to search up some furniture to buy for their new home.
To go there tonight? Or do you reckon we could DoorDash like some of like the pillows and like shit like that? Or is that too much of a pain in the ass? Just do it tomorrow.
Too much of a pain in the ass. That's your girlfriend. She does whatever. It doesn't matter how much of a pain of an ass it is.
That is embarrassing when like a 14-year-old smarter than you.
Well, I don't know if
she does it.
It's more about the fact that I don't know where you could even buy that shit from at this hour.
So she finds that, bro.
She's stupid. She
gets to serve.
There you go. Man, that kid right there, he was sitting next to him at his stream. Seems smarter than him. Oh, yeah. This is interesting right here. There's some leaked audio of Chud the Builder asking Aiden Ross to help out his $1.25 million bail.
Chud, you can get me out, help with the bond. I cannot access my funds until I get out.
Loser!
Out of here because no one has access to any of my gifts and go or my crypto wallets, etc.
Yeah, crypto wallet. Yeah, loser.
I have to get out of here so that I can get verification processes to get into all of these funds. I will fight for free. If you can help me out to post bail, I will fight for free. We'll do whatever it is you want to do, bro. I need somebody with big money who can throw down, who can...
That is embarrassing to have this get released.
Support me.
There you go. Blah, blah, blah. I'm Chud the Builder. A fast food employee is going viral after getting fired for taking pictures of her feet into a burger for extra money. Oh, is that classy? I love my burgers with feet. Trump claims California voting is rigged.
Problem, the votes are rigged. You have a really rigged vote in California. You have all the mail-in ballots, everything else. Very hard to win because the elections are very dishonest.
Aridin talks about everything else but helping us out because he's a douchebag. So last night I was debating if I wanted to tell the story, but I'm going to. Last night I was at this kava bar and there was this really pretty girl as the bartender. And she probably leans towards being liberal. She's about 25 years old. And I'm at the kava bar, and there's this other dude and his girlfriend. And I know them from a previous kava bar. And he's really MAGA. Like, he thinks MAGA cares about him. Well, he starts talking about the hard-hitting topics at 12 o'clock at night. He must have been all crated up, talking about, oh, yeah, you know, well, I think abortion's this. And I think racism is this and just all the hard-hitting topics. And his girl looked so embarrassed. And I'm like, bro, you are embarrassing yourself. And it was one of those things you had to be there, but it was just so late at night. Everyone's sleepy, and he's just talking about things you hear on the Rush Limbaugh show. Like, bro, do you not know how to read a room? You're making everyone uncomfortable. Future showed some love to Drake after squashing their beef, so that's good. Too bad he didn't show some love to his kid, because he's a deadbeat dad. Being Future. Tennessee man to pay over $835,000 after he spent 37 days in jail over a Facebook post about Charlie Kirk. Yeah, I don't understand the people that publicly post things that are threatening about these Republicans. You're letting them win. You're giving them power when you do that. Oh, yeah. Phoenix Marie says she likes getting naked at the beach.
Playing in the water, and they're like, this isn't the topless part. And then they see me and they're like, Phoenix. And I was like, I know. I'm like, I just have this thing. I like to be naked. I had Mr. Pete literally grab me one time, my arms back behind, and he's like letting random fans on the beach grab my tits.
Wow.
And I was like, Pete, I did not okay this. He's like, listen, you're a fucking dirty bitch. You're gonna look at her, look at her. And I'm like, I didn't think I.
She looks like she'd be fun now. She got that crazy eyes. Here she is going to work. That's her sucking on a lollipop. A Michigan couple's in trouble for having sex in an Airbnb. Let me get the full headline so I can break it down for you. Their landlord was caught. The Michigan tenant said their landlord was caught having sex in her home during a repair visit while they were in hospital with a sick relative. Oh, yeah! Homie's just trying to get his rocks up. Oh, yeah. Things get awkward for Neon after Fauci refuses to give Aiden Ross his flowers.
Out of everybody who I like, because I never mind, I'm not even gonna talk about it. Nothing.
What, bro?
Nothing.
Speak your mind, dog.
Who's this fatty guy hanging on?
Yo, I hate this censored food.
It was basically gonna kiss ass to Aiden, but I don't want to.
Okay, kiss ass, bro. We gotta kiss ass to Aiden. He's a
Neon's really starting to get on my nerves. Like, really starting to get annoying.
No.
I don't know either. Man, he's got that thing where he was in school during COVID, so he's all messed up. Dr. Umar Johnson, this douchebag. Says that Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, he sees nothing wrong with her possibly not being a doctor, and says black women are trying to destroy that women. Yeah, but she's a liar. But he is right that women bring down women.
Cheyenne Bryant having or not having a doctorate does nothing to my doctorate, Art.
He's a 9, and he's got a bitch slap face. You look at Dr. Umar Johnson, you're like, are you still talking?
It does nothing to my career. It does nothing to my profession. I don't have a need to investigate her. I don't have a need to slander her.
Because you want to bang her. That's all it is. Southwest changes airline policy following robot passenger Stewie.
Southwest Airlines had a robot passenger, and this prompted the airlines to ban robots entirely. These videos of Stewie, the robot, went viral. You could see him hopping on a flight at Dallas Love Field. The robot's owner said that they purchased a ticket for him, and they used an FAA-compliant lithium battery. However, the airline has now implemented a new policy that no human-like or animal-like robots are allowed in the cabin, no matter the purpose.
All right, there you go. We're living in a real world, man. Very weird. Here's Brandy Love saying hi to her fans.
I hope you are enjoying this extended weekend as much as I am.
Oh, yeah.
We got a beautiful breeze here in South Florida, and yes, it's in the high 80s.
She's such a hot piece of ass.
For me, that's perfect.
Sit on my lap.
Anyways, I just wanted to say happy Memorial Day weekend. We're almost there. And I just want to make sure that, first of all, it is a true pleasure to
You do give me pleasure. With my hand, though.
keep you excited all week long.
There you go. It's Brandy Love checking in on us. Like she does. Oh, she's a naughty girl. You know, I'll give you a fun time. That Brandy Love. She's patient. And she goes a long time, as we've seen in her videos. She gives it her all. Oh, she goes at it and pleasures guy after guy after guy. She's an angel. I don't know if she's going to heaven, but she's hot. Even though heaven's not real. What do we got here? A woman is upset after her boyfriend chose to go to a Knicks game after her date, maybe not even her boyfriend, decided to watch the Knicks over going on a date with her. Yeah, homie, you dodged the bullet. This broad is not someone you want to date. Mm-hmm.
On the way to the date, he's telling me that he can't come because he got invited last-minute tickets to the next game because
Yeah, it's a little more important than you and your pretentious ass.
it's playoff season.
She seems raggedy. A woman does not support your sports fandom. That ain't gonna work in the long term. Because you know you would have to support her fandom of the Real Housewives. Vivica Fox, speaking of reality show hosts or stars, she says keep reality stars out of politics.
A lot like New York, homelessness, all kind of stuff, and also we spoke about. We see where reality stars get us, right?
Oh yeah, she got banged out by 50, didn't she, back in the day?
Our economy is in trouble right now, so y'all be careful with trusting the reality stars.
There you go. There's Vivica Fox with some common sense. Supposedly Gen Z are saving malls.
Out of malls, and nobody has a plan except for Gen Z. Here's what's happening. 87% of large shopping malls are projected to close over the next decade. But before we talk about who's saving them, let's talk about what's happening to the ones that already closed. 4% became college campuses. Another 4% are now hospitals. 7% were converted into housing.
There's like this joke online that they should just make it into a Gen X retirement home, and I love it.
A place where you used to play DDR for hours is now where someone's getting dialysis or finishing their sophomore year. So why are some malls dying while others are seeing sales jump 70%?
Well, like if you go to Mall of America, or you go to like Woodfield Mall, it's definitely one of those things where it's popping. But then for every happening mall, there's like 7 dead malls.
Smart ones stopped competing with Amazon and started competing with your couch. Smart malls realized nobody's driving 30 minutes to buy a shirt anymore.
Right there you go. Especially with those gas prices. That ain't it, dog. The View discusses Nicki Minaj. Here we go. 856-49 Hoppe.
In terms of why it's personal. After she appeared with Trump, she made headlines because she announced that her United States citizenship paperwork was finally being finalized and fast-tracked because she was an undocumented immigrant from Trinidad.
Yeah, you didn't see this broad getting deported.
Trinidad and Tobago, and came here when she was 5 years old. Further, there is speculation that she is seeking a presidential pardon for her husband who was a registered sex offender.
Loser!
And who pled guilty to manslaughter and served 7 years in prison. Or perhaps her brother, who is...
There you go, son. Those broads are annoying as always.
Hey, Stewie, 3 o'clock. Time for The View. No, not again! Let me out of here! I can't watch another second!
I love that clip. Spencer Pratt says, I got a lot of hate, so now I'm a gun-hunting Republican. Oh, so he's a sellout.
Well, you want to break some news here?
Sure.
It's in my, I've told this before, and this is the only time I've ever said this, so this is breaking news. Everyone's going to freak out. When I was a hated reality star.
Yeah.
Man, the movie Idiocracy is coming alive.
I got so many death threats. I had so much security.
Poor baby! You totally didn't provoke it.
Police, and what did they tell me to do? Get a gun. This is real. I know people don't like guns, but LA was dangerous if you're hated, so I got a gun.
Hey, I got a gun. He's such a tough guy. Snoop Dogg claims no fault in the Drake EO wrongful death suit. Charlie Sheen's daughter was looking hot as hell at the beach. Man, she is just such a fine woman. You know, she would ruin your life, though. Like they all do. Joseph Duggar asked to be allowed near the alleged victim's former home. That is very disturbing. The Duggars are very creepy. Oh, they're off-putting. Joey Chestnut won't be punished by the, what is it called, MLE? Major League Eating for his battery case. Yeah, because they need him. He's literally the Kobe of eating hot dogs like a moron. No Jumper co-host Ann Heffy has been arrested for murder. Yeah, you know. Adam 22 really picks the winners to be around. Jeff Bezos says that Trump has calmed down. Of course, he's going to ask Kiss. Donald Trump supports Spencer Pratt. Gavin Newsom is upset over LA fire rebuilding efforts, dying. Well, you're the governor, so you got to take some accountability. Matthew Perry's mom says his assistant acted strangely after his death. Man, as much as I miss Matthew Perry, there is no accountability from him. Brittany Cartwright says her tax bill has been fixed. Matthew Perry's sister says she does not feel bad for the assistant. Yeah, it's never your brother's fault. Everyone else's fault. Ryan Lochte's new coaching job is slammed by his ex-wife. What a dirty, rotten broad. Shut up! No one cares. You're annoying. Blah, blah, blah. Listen, you got to be happy for your ex once you break up. You don't have to have sex with them. You don't have to love them. But to be like openly rooting against them, it's like, shut up. God, you're annoying. You're the worst. You think you're better than everybody. Blah, 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 blah. You're not that interesting. 856-49-HAPPY. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. And you can always email me, RyanHobbyRadio at gmail.com. All right, let's see what else we got here. Ellis Rosenblum discusses dating clavicular. I don't quite know who this woman is, but I do know that she's hot as hell. And that's all you need to really know. She says he needs to clean up his act and then she'll date him. Yeah! You know, because he's not a bad-looking guy. You know, there's a lot of girls that probably like him. While that clip loads, I want to tell you that Fox News reporter got threatened by Trump because he's a loser. Supposedly there's someone at JP Morgan, this hot-ass woman that got fired for being really promiscuous. Oh, yeah? You know, a lot of the people of all genders at these jobs are really promiscuous. Oh, they put out. Oh, they make you feel amazing. Don't they? Don't they ever? So we have this clip here of Alice Rosenblum saying she kind of sees boyfriend material in clavicular.
Praise you. I wanted to ask you about clavicular. You know, did you see the judge on his recent case, his alligator case?
Yeah, he was cute.
You saw it?
Yeah, that judge let the Nepo baby get away with it. Because he's probably a Nepo baby.
The internet went crazy for him. They were saying that clavicular got mocked. Do you agree?
I think he did a little bit.
You think so?
Yeah.
Do you think the judge was super cute?
Yeah, he was kind of cute.
Okay, I love that. I also wanted to ask you, before you go, are you and Clav, have you ever been on like a date? Are you two dating? You know, what's going on there?
He has a couple girlfriends.
A couple? He's got like, no.
Hasn't gotten to me yet, but like he's tried.
You're open to it?
I'm open to it. He's got to change his ways a little bit though.
What are those ways?
Yeah, what is he doing?
That he has to change.
He just, I don't know. He needs to clean his act a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta save it for this hot piece of ass, bro.
Okay, so you would consider him as a boyfriend in the future, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, she likes the clav, and she's like, dude, I can't be having you banging 9 other women. Yeah, he messed up by spilling those details, dude. Eminem's ex, Kim, was crying in her dash cam footage. That's in. Mackenzie Shrilla. An ex-inmate says that there were a lot of hookups and hickeys with the women in prison. Oh, yeah, it makes me turned on. PK Kemsley got mad at a photographer, whatever, he's a dumb boomer. And Elon Musk's ex makes claim about his role in the 2024 election. What an annoying broad. Without him, she has nothing to talk about. She's not that interesting. All right. You know what it's time for? A Kardashian news. It's going to be a good time. Right here.
Yo, turn it up, it's Hoppe hour time. Kardashian news, we dissect the climb. No filters, no fluff, raw truth unwind. Mike's hot, Hoppe speaks what's on his mind. Nepotism's throne, they sitting in the plush. Built an empire off nothing but the hush. Reality's a script, ain't no realness in the cut. Talents on vacation, they just taking what's corrupt. Hoppe's on the mic, call it verbal demolition. Exposing fake lives, media's worst addiction. Idiocracy crown, it's the brain on snooze. Clickbait queens, welcome to Kardashian news. Kardashian news, where the truth gets aired. Hoppe breaking down the hype. Y'all beware, fake smiles, fake lies, fake drama. They choose, no talent required. That's Kardashian news. Diamond studded lies, selling dreams to the broke. Gold plated, nothing society inside joke. Hoppe ain't scared, man, he roasting them raw. No, Nepo babies flexing like they rewrote the law. Surgical precision, every word's a slice. Hypocrisy exposed under studio lights. Instagram filters, they mask the truth. Hoppe's here to school them. Welcome to the booth. Yeah, Hoppe's got no leash, no chain. Speaking what he feels, never playing the game. No Kardashian can spin his name. On this mic, he reigns untamed. Kardashian news, where the truth gets aired. Hoppe breaking down the hype. Y'all beware, fake smiles, fake lies, fake drama. They choose, no talent required. That's Kardashian news. That's Kardashian news. That's Kardashian. No.
There you go. All right. Here's Chloe saying Kylie actually cropped her out of the Mother's Day photo, and she did the same with Kourtney.
But the CIA stormed their office and seized them all, even though they're supposed to be released. Like, that's crazy. Did Kylie actually crop me out of the Mother's Day photo? She did. She cropped it. Well, so to be fair, there are other photos. So I guess because I was like, hello, I'm in the photo too. And apparently,
little sibling rivalry.
Apparently, Kourtney was in the photo as well.
There you go. And then here's Kourtney Kardashian talking about her crazy encounter with a drunk
talking
fan.
The whole time. Someone came up to me who was belligerently drunk, came up to me, talked about, they saw the Lamar episode. It was this guy came up to me. I'm not going to name names, and was like, I saw the Lamar episode. He was so drunk. He's like, me being an alcoholic myself.
Oh, yeah.
And he's wasted. He's like, I'm so angry how Lamar treated you and da-da-da. And then he just starts crying. And I'm like, okay. And then it was bizarre. And then he's like, okay, well, let me go get another drink and I'll come back and talk to you. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, you know, women claim they don't want guys to approach them, and then they're like, why don't guys approach me?
Khloe Kardashian doesn't mind bumping into her ex, French Montana.
Oh, yeah, popping that.
Over a decade after
Man, he dated her when she looked completely different.
she and rapper French Montana broke up, the Kardashian star revealed where she stands with her ex after...
Oh, yeah, she was a side chick. Because he was, married when he was banging her out.
She recently ran into him at a party. During the May 20th episode of her podcast, Khloe in Wonderland, she...
Wonderland! Reminds you of an EDM song no one knows what I'm talking about. Wonderland!
...recorded her first night out in a while with her best friend Malika Haq for a mutual friend...
That hot piece of ass.
...friend's birthday at a private venue where she came face to face...
Oh, yeah!
...with French. I get to the party. The first person I run into is French. I was like, no. Hi. He was like,
let's run a train right now.
What are you doing? I was like, what are you doing here?
She's so hot. Yeah, she's just so, I don't know, wishy-washy. It's time for a new segment. I just made the EDM song. It's called Tiffany Henyard's Corrupt.
Tiffany Henyard, you talk too slick, big talk, small plan, none of it click. Every promise flares and it fades away. Whole room rolled eyes when we walk that way. You paint painted gold, but it flakes in hands. All that shine just a slip of sand. Say it loud, say it proud, but we know the game. Same old smile, new day, same old name. Hands up now, look at the crowd. They want truth, now to speak so loud. You can spin it, you can grin it, but the floor don't bend for a fake gold finish. Make it make sense. Where's the difference? Tiffany Henyard, all smoke, no flame. Don't say my name. Tiffany Henyard, make it make sense. Tiffany Henyard, where's the difference? Tiffany Henyard, all talk, no win. Tiffany Henyard, here we go again. Walking like you on the whole damn room with the crack so fast. When the lights bloom, paper crown sipping, let it hit the ground. Too many voices and it's too damn loud. You chase the cloud, I chase the proof. You sell a dream with a hole in the roof. Pop roll grins in the backroom schemes. Still can't hide what the people see. Hands up now, look at the crowd. They want truth, now the speech so loud. You can spin it, you can grin it, but the floor don't bend for a fake gold finish. Make it make sense. Where's the difference? Tiffany Henyard, no flame. Don't say my name. Tiffany Henyard, make it make sense. Tiffany Henyard, where's the difference? Tiffany Henyard, no win. Tiffany Henyard, here we go again. Now the room goes cold when the story won't hold. Every grin looks thin when the beat cuts in. Tiffany. Tell me how you feel. Make it make sense. What's the difference? Tiffany Henyard, all smoke, no flame. Don't say my name. Tiffany Henyard, make sense. What's the difference? Tiffany Henyard, all talk, no win. Tiffany Henyard, here we go again.
Oh, yeah! 856 49 Hoppe. 856 494 6773. You're tweeting me at Ryan Hoppe Radio.
Happy hot topic.
Oh, yeah, what do we got with this moron?
We're getting an update on the primary election results in Georgia, where Tiffany Henyard is running for a spot on the Fulton County Board of Commissioners in Atlanta. The former Dalton mayor won the unopposed Republican seat. She'll be facing Democrat opponent Helen Willis in the general election. She's already faced residency challenges in Atlanta.
Yeah, she's just walking corruption because she's a moron. And not only is that what's happening, she's a sociopath. She thinks she's better than you and wears a lot of ugly wigs.
Former Illinois mayor who faced national scrutiny and a federal investigation is now seeking a political comeback here in Metro Atlanta. Tiffany Henyard is...
Yeah, she thought she could just go south and use everybody.
Running for the District 5 seat on the Fulton County Board of Commissioners.
And if she gets voted into whatever's happening in Georgia, they deserve everything they're gonna get.
She's defending her record while making her case to voters.
Yeah, because, you know, people in Georgia are like, the Yankees up north didn't appreciate you. You're a moron.
Our Jamal Goss has more on Henyard's bid for a political comeback.
Good morning. Here at this Fulton County polling location, voters are preparing to head to the polls.
If you vote her in, I have no sympathy.
In a race that's drawing attention far beyond Georgia. Former Dalton, Illinois Mayor Tiffany Henyard is now running for office in Metro Atlanta, despite the controversy that followed her in Illinois. Henyard, who previously served as mayor of Dalton and supervisor of Thornton Township, is now running for the District 5 seat on the Fulton County Board of Commissioners. She says she never moved to Georgia to get back into politics. Instead, Henyard said,
"Yeah, she did. She literally went to the other part of the continent because she knew that she was damaged goods in the Midwest." Everything she says is a lie. Her and her stupid boyfriend.
Has conversations with customers inside her College Park clothing store about issues like the Fulton County Jail.
But she's a sociopath, so she knows how to work in conversations.
Healthcare access on the South Side pushed her to enter the race. The race is already drawing national attention, with Henyard trying to reintroduce herself to voters here in Georgia after years of controversy in Illinois.
She's the worst. Again, if you vote her in there, I have no sympathy. You'll get what you vote for.
Everybody want name recognition.
Like you, honey.
But the good thing about me, I do have name recognition.
Yeah, you do. For bad things. That is how much of a narcissistic moron she is. She thinks it's for good things.
It comes with the good, the bad, and the indifference.
At least you admitted there's some bad, but I'm sure it's everyone else's fault for not getting your greatness. Shut up.
But what I love about it is people get the opportunity to meet me where I am.
They get to meet you and realize, you're a fraud.
Here on ONET. And if they want to come and find out or know anything about me, they can come to the store.
Well, you're going to lie. You're not going to tell the truth that you're a corrupt moron that was using money for other things. You're a liar. You're the worst. Can you tell I cannot stand a woman?
Today on TMZ. Okay, a really big TikTok star is charged with conspiracy to kill her baby daddy who...
Oh, yeah! It's crazy. She's a crazy broad.
Happens to be a very famous boy bander.
Gabby Gonzalez had a child with Jack Avery. He was in a group called Why Don't We?
Jack did an interview where he talks about the FBI showing up at his house and telling him...
On the Zach's Thing Show!
Someone hired someone to kill me.
In the interview, he goes, "I'll say this, Gabrielle's a great mother," which I don't know if that comment means, but also tried to kill me.
Yeah.
So Taylor and Travis have wedding bells coming up, but their prenup is the biggest question.
I'm still not positive they're going to get a prenup. She is very traditional.
Prenup should be normal in every relationship, not just celebrities.
She needs a prenup, because as rich as he is, she's even richer.
What, are you worried she's going to take your action figures?
Paul McCartney has a very strict policy. He doesn't take selfies with fans.
I told her.
You're one of those boomers that think you're better than us because you're a douchebag.
To Oprah. She goes, "Why? I don't want to."
I get it, because now everybody has a camera, which means everybody wants a picture.
Wouldn't you want to, adapt?
I don't like the Beatles. Oh, we were bigger than Jesus. Good for you.
Happy Hot Topic.
Colin Jost is declaring his love for being his wife Scarlett Johansson's sidekick. The SNL comedian was on the New Heights podcast with Travis Kelce, discussing how both he...
That is some beta male energy. And I'm not trying to sound like Andrew Tate, but when you're admitting your girl is more powerful than you, that ain't it, dog. You're the coach as well.
Travis are the plus ones whenever Scarlett and Taylor walk into a room. Responding to the topic, Colin says,
What are some of the perks of being the plus one, as Travis said so eloquently?
Just low expectations, like...
Yeah, I'm the funny guy.
Yeah, you can be like, hey, what's up? I'm here too. It's also financially.
Yeah, if it works out,
there's just upsides.
Yeah, I'm sure there are.
Speaking on the dynamic, Colin says, in fact, he gets approached by more fans than Scarlett because she's...
Oh, yeah? They're intimidated.
Quote, less approachable. Adding his wife is so famous, it's almost unbelievable for some fans to grasp that it's actually her when they see her in public.
Yeah, she's pretty hot. I love when incels online are like, why is she with him? He's pretty cool.
Happy Hot Topic!
Glenn Powell's face is good enough to eat.
Oh, yeah, Glenn Powell totally got to bang out Sydney Sweeney 6 months ago.
According to a fan. While sitting down with The Hollywood Reporter, Glenn was asked if he had had any wild fan encounters, to which he shared a story about a fan trying to get his attention by eating pictures of his face. In an interview with the
That'll get your attention.
Publication published on May 20th, the 37-year-old said, there's a woman in London who has been printing out pictures of my face for the last 80 days.
That is a mental illness if I ever heard one.
And has eaten my face every day.
There you go. What a moron.
Carol Burnett reunites with co-star Vicki Lawrence in a rare picture. Carol and Vicki, who co-starred together on The Carol Burnett Show from 1967 to 1978, share a rare selfie together after enjoying dinner made by Carol's husband, Brian Miller.
Carol Burnett's a legend, there's no doubt about it.
Vicki captions an Instagram post on May 18th, special night, dinner with Carol. Thank you, Brian, for a beautiful meal.
I've never seen her show, but I have endless respect for her. There is no doubt about it. All right. We're about to do late night news. Oh, it's going to be a good time. We're going to be hanging out.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Late night panel, all fake smiles. Same old soup, same old vibe, same old joke, same old grin. Talking loud, saying thin. You got that cue card, that canned applause. Plastic outrage, paper thin claws. Crowd full of laughs on a timer set. I changed the channel and I don't regret you. You call it sharp, I call it bland. Finger pointing with a rented hand. Big laugh, small thought all day long. Home posing like they never wrong. Save it for the crowd, save it for the ride home. You wanna clip, 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 I wanna bone. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. 5 at 11, still nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Keep on pretending, still nobody cares. They love that smoke in a velvet chair, acting real deep with a glossy stare, but the same old punchlines hit the floor. Sounded fresh in 2004. You roast against your grin, you brain, then cut to a laugh like a machine. Whole night built on a safe little bite, little fake fight in a borrowed life. You want a scandal, want a scene, want the whole thing neat, want the whole thing clean, but the joke got old, the coke got thin, and the room don't clap like it used to win. Save it for the crowd, save it for the ride home. You wanna clip, 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 I wanna bone. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. 5 at 11, still nobody cares. Nobody
because no one cares about late night TV.
Happy Hot Topic.
You deserve something tangible, something that you have earned. You deserve.
Oh my God, Jon Stewart was so funny in like 2011. Now he's a 9.
A gift that befits the sacrifice and work that you have put into this show. And
the sacrifice and work, but I was never funny.
And that can show you the life you can lead and the life that I am leading now that I'm not really in show business. So boys, bring it out.
Jon
What is it going to be?
Stewart marking Stephen Colbert's final days on The Late Show with a gift to help him relax.
What is it going to be? Some exotic dancers?
I bet that'll make some news.
My man! Oh, are you going to enjoy watching Matlock and this mother? And let me tell you something.
So they're leaning back in some rocking chairs.
Here's the thing.
Not right now, John. I'm gonna.
There you go.
I'm gonna hit the colonoscopy button and just.
It's so funny.
Every day is a turbulent flight.
He's a weird guy, man.
Doing a late night show, yeah. I mean, it's a lot of fun, but it's a flaming toboggan ride to get the.
He's a weird guy. His like analogies are funny.
Show done every day.
That flaming toboggan ride got an upgrade to luxury massage chair thanks to Colbert's old pal Stewart.
Wow, that's hilarious. They're on a massage chair. So funny. Surprised they didn't make out.
Happy Hot Topic.
There's some weirdos out there, man.
It's the way sun lovers can get a glistening glow all year round, tanning beds. But how clean are they?
I would imagine not that clean. You don't look at a tanning bed and go, oh, it's clean.
We sent Ann Mercogliano to investigate.
All right, investigate it. It's not clean. Whatever. What's going on here?
Talking Pizza Huts first, which when I was a kid, I remember it was an event to go to a Pizza Hut. It was a fine
That's a little bit before my time.
dining establishment. You'd sit down and to your
That's when you're saying you're an elder millennials, when you went to a nice Pizza Hut.
point, they had certain, vibes about the insides of these Pizza Huts. So,
I want to be inside you.
A man is transforming 38 locations, mostly in Michigan, to look like it did back in.
All right, so we're living in the past. That's good. We have no hope for the future, so we live in the past.
Happy Hot Topic.
Kathy Lee Gifford is ready to say goodbye to her jaw-dropping mansion.
Oh, yeah, It's $100 million.
The former Today Show host has listed her Greenwich, Connecticut estate for a whopping price of $100 million.
Let me go get my checkbook.
32 years after she and late husband Frank Gifford, who
he cheated on you,
died in 2015, purchased the property.
There you go. That's one expensive house. Oh, yeah.
Happy Hot Topic.
One Tree Hill's James Lafferty would be down to join Dancing with the Stars.
Of course he would be. Besides being on One Tree Hill, what else is he doing? Nothing. We barely know who you are. That was one of the most unwatched shows ever. There'd be like 140 shows every week on network TV, and it'd be like ranked 139th.
Ella Blue is gracing the red carpet with her dad, John Travolta. So who is the Grease star's daughter? Ella is the 26-year-old daughter of John Travolta and Kelly Preston. The two were
A hot piece of ass.
married for 29 years before Kelly passed of breast cancer.
So, that's who his daughter is. That is some fine reporting about a fine woman.
Happy Hot Topic.
Things aren't sitting well for Ladies of London star Martha Sitwell, who's proving her feud with co-star Margot Stilley remains strong. Martha taking to Instagram to respond to Margot's recent interview with E's Hot Goss from May 14th, in which she defended her actions during the show's dramatic finale episode, which aired in April 2026.
Of course it's going to be dramatic. You're on reality TV and Bravo. What's it going to be, boring?
Martha commenting under the Instagram clip, "Wow, we remember things very differently." The quips didn't end there, however, with Martha defending her decision to end their friendship after Margot called co-star Mark Francis Fandelli a freak. Martha adding in another comment, "I did call Mark out on being mean about her clothes."
Whatever, man. All these reality stars are always feuding. When we're all going into the ground and going to be eaten by worms. Who cares?
Mustafa and Louis Russell have officially called it quits. The former couple tells TMZ in a joint statement, "We want to share that after taking time to reflect on what's best for us both, we have mutually decided to part ways."
You're telling me a couple from Love Island didn't work out? No way!
Huda is dedicating her time and energy to being the best mother, her music career, and the exciting opportunities.
Yeah, you definitely got to work on your music career. No one thinking about it. This headline's weird.
Grandmother who is streaming to help her grandson pay for chemo was swatted. Video from the stream shows officers entering the house. Grandma Cracker said this is what happened inside.
Let me tell you about my swatting experience. I was asleep. I was so asleep, I did not want to get up. And these policemen came in the door.
The pigs!
Or the prettiest policewoman I've ever seen.
A hot piece of ass.
Beautiful eyes, so sweet. But I think she could kick butt if she needed to.
There you go. She kicked butt if she wanted to. Yes! You forgot to put in your dentures. Oh, yeah. USF's getting a new $100 million stadium. That's going to go well.
Happy Hot Topic!
Jenna Bush Hager knows that kids are not afraid to tell you how they feel.
Yeah, growing up, everyone kissed her ass. Everybody wanted to bang her out. And now she's getting humbled.
During an appearance on Las Culturistas, the daytime host, who shares kids Mila, Poppy, and Hal with husband Henry Hager.
Oh, she's so hot. And as much of a moron as George Bush is, she'd be... Or, he'd be a good grandpa.
Shares that her eldest daughter does not hold back on beauty tips for her mom. As Jenna tells co-host Bowen Yang and Matt Palmer.
And my daughter the other day was like, "Mom, you could probably use a little Botox." And I'm like, "Mila, I get Botox."
This is Mila.
Yeah, I know.
Of course you do. Because you're a vapid nipple, baby. That was annoying.
Jelly Roll just revealed he's lost almost 300 pounds.
I feel incredible.
The country star, who once tipped the scales at over 500 pounds, opening up on the Two Bears, One Cave podcast.
I ain't listening to fucking Bert Kreischer. He's a douchebag! I don't think there's anybody more fake in Hollywood than that moron.
Influencer Gabriela Gonzalez is facing serious legal trouble.
Gosh, she's hot.
The online personality, who goes by Gabby and boasts more than 400,000 followers on both TikTok and Instagram, was arrested on May 18th by the Los Angeles District Attorney's Bureau of Investigations and is being held without bail, per online records viewed by E! News.
Good job viewing it. Anybody can view them.
For allegedly trying to hire a hitman to kill her ex, musician Jack Avery.
All right, we talked about that earlier. She has those vibes. She would bring the ruckus in bed. Oh, she would. She would absolutely kill it. But she never shuts up. Blah, blah, blah. She just keeps going on and on. You're like, are you done talking? You keep going.
Happy Hot Topic!
I spoke exclusively with former Who's the Boss star Danny Pintaro, who says he makes more money delivering for Amazon than streaming on Amazon.
That is sad.
After going viral with this selfie.
He works as an Amazon truck driver.
Well, what's the big deal?
Were you shocked how viral your post went of you delivering?
God, he's 50 now. That makes you feel old.
Packages.
Oh, I'm absolutely surprised. The reason people are so fascinated is because they don't understand that we're just as poor as the rest of you.
That gives me no hope for the road. 856 49 happy. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com.
Timothée Chalamet is showing off a new look. On Tuesday, May 19th, the actor attended Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals at Madison.
Oh, yeah! Oh, he got to see the choke job by James Harden.
Square Garden, where he watched the New York Knicks defeat the Cleveland Cavaliers 115-104.
And there's that douchebag, Ben Stiller, go!
While cheering courtside, fans noticed that the Dune star shaved off his mustache as he embraced a clean-shaven face and additionally rocked a shorter haircut. Keeping to his casual look, the Academy Award nominee also sported camouflage pants and a Knicks graphic t-shirt with a long-sleeve top underneath. He accessorized his outfit with a necklace and Timberland boots. The Marty Supreme actor was positioned next.
All right, so he's wearing an outfit to an event. It'd be more interesting if he was naked.
Happy Hot Topic!
Can you get...
All right, I can't play that because I got the music in the background. But it's David Caruso looking terrible at 70. We really got to be careful with copyright here.
Happy Hot Topic!
Elizabeth Smart shares how bodybuilding changed her relationship with her body. In a May 20th interview with Us Weekly, Elizabeth explains why she ultimately decided to share photos of herself competing in a bodybuilding competition last month. Despite her initial fears about how people might react, sharing, "I can be sexy and I can be an advocate."
Oh yeah, you gotta not care what people think though. That's your problem.
I am more than just one thing.
There you go. There she is, overthinking it again.
Rochelle Stous has some choice words for Katharine McPhee, calling the singer insecure and saying she lacks real inner confidence. The Selling Sunset alum commenting on a TikTok user's video from May 14, detailing Katharine's love life from her first marriage to Nick Kokas, who was 19 years her senior, to her current relationship with...
All right, so she's dating a lot of guys. I saw this headline here, and I thought this was interesting. Why did I think this was interesting? It's the fact that, there is a time and place for Ozempic. But Jack Osbourne is real defensive about how he looks. The whole Osbourne family, I know they're grieving, losing their dad. I totally get it. But you guys are way too skinny. And when you address it publicly, you know the criticism's true.
Happy Hot Topic!
If I see one more article written about me saying how I'm sick,
You look terrible, bro! I hate saying it, but you look horrible, man! And when you're doing these unlikable videos, you're giving him more attention!
grossly underweight. What's going on? Health crisis, Jack.
Why did you want to speak out now?
Because you're self-conscious! Because you know you look terrible! You were adorable as a fat kid! Now it looks weird, bro.
Against these body shamers.
I've always kept my mouth shut. You know, I mean, ever since the Osbournes came out, it was tons of criticism about my weight. I can remember.
You gotta stop caring. People will always criticize you. And then when you make videos criticizing people, you're giving it attention.
I was 16 years old one day and I picked up a tabloid magazine and it was a picture of me at the beach with my friends. And the caption was, Jack Osbourne needs to buy a bra.
Oh boy, was the 2000s mean.
It just sucks. And the thing is, I have 5 daughters and it's 2026 and we're still, as a society, obsessed about writing about people's bodies.
Okay, well, if you are mad that people are obsessed about writing about people's bodies, then why'd you change your body? It's obvious you were self-conscious about being quote-unquote fat, even though you weren't. And you look at your poor sister, Kelly. You all look terrible. I know that's horrible to say, but you look horrible.
You said that you have consistently been losing weight for the last 3 years. What is it that you have been doing?
I discovered jiu-jitsu about 6 years ago, so I trained jiu-jitsu.
It just doesn't look natural. You know he took the jab.
I do a ton of weight training. In December, I did I'm a Celeb, Get Me Out of Here.
Oh yeah, we all watched it.
In the jungle for 30 days, eating less than 500 calories a day.
Well, dude, eat a cheeseburger. You look terrible.
That's where I lost all my weight. And the only reason why anyone said anything is I shaved my beard. I had a beard until 2 weeks.
Bro, the problem is you look 50. You did all the decisions to look old. Shaved your beard, probably took the jab.
Ago. I think people just realize I have a chin. I've been getting a cross between Ned Flanders and William H. Macy.
All right, dude. I don't ever want to hear you complain about the haters, because when you address the weight loss, you're giving them power.
Yo. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, breaking down the scenes. NBA drama, living out the dreams. Ex-wives wilder, stories about the queens. Dropping knowledge bombs all in on the ski.
Oh yeah, so the New York Knicks fans were chanting, "We want Wemby." If Wemby went to the freaking Knicks, that would suck.
Hoppe hour got that shock and awe. MJ to Kobe, legends in the game. Shaq's big presence, true Hall of Fame. Hoppe spills the tea, ain't playing tame. Behind the curtain, nothing left the same. Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe hour got that shock and awe. Crazy exes, wild and scandalous. Lead full of stories, ain't nothing fabulous. Ryan breaks it down, gets unanimous. Tune the Hoppe hour, never anomalous. Y'all know the score, but he dives deeper. Locker room secrets, stats like a keeper. Voices every week, analysis sweeper. NBA's real talk cuts through the sleeper. Hoppe's who's man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe hour got that shock and awe. Hoppe's roots, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe hour got that shock and awe. 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 Hoppe got that shock and awe.
Here's a woman on her opinion of Klay Thompson.
Here's what I need everyone to tap into and understand.
Tap in, bitch.
Everything that just happened with Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson, that's the dating pool these days. Klay Thompson is a great example of the options that we have these days. Okay? It doesn't matter how beautiful, smart, intelligent, funny, successful, respectable, how just all around incredible of a woman you are. These men are evil.
All right, bitch. It's so sexist against men. The sexism around for men is ridiculous. Can you imagine if I said, all women are cloud chasing morons? Doesn't sound so good. Wendy's tweeted out, might change my name to Wemby's and only serve French fries after last night's game. Amari says that the Knicks will win in 6. Here is Masai Ujiri he's from the Mavericks, and it's on Kyrie's future with the Mavericks.
Obviously, Cooper sort of tops the list of what you're building around, but it seemed from our point of view that Jason and Kyrie were a good fit, and I just wonder, from your point of view, how important is Kyrie in this process in terms of, a coach that might help him, be a good fit for him, those kinds of things?
Kevin Durant once told me that there's only one Kyrie walking around in the world. Yeah, I think we have to figure out a way, how Kyrie fits with our program. And
there you go. He talks like that. Here is the coach of the Cavaliers being a moron.
Yeah, I like to hold my timeouts. I mean, I didn't want to have one timeout at the end of the game.
Why not, bitch?
1 or 2 point game.
He's stupid. Here's James Harden saying the Cavs need to play better defense against Jalen Brunson when he's talking about himself. But he's too much of a narcissist.
Brunson had some success against you personally late in the game. How do you say?
Some success. He crushed him.
Your defense against him.
I mean, he made some tough ones. But obviously we all know he's a great one-on-one player, and I think anybody on the island.
This is why you're never going to be a winner. You don't take accountability.
It's going to be difficult, so we got to do a better job of making sure he sees bodies. On the other end, they do a good job of supporting him and helping him.
There you go. Here is Boogie Cousins going off on James Harden.
Goes on to say James Harden's been one of his best defenders in the playoff.
I think that's what bothered me the most.
I'm not riding with that.
It's not even about the breakdown. Like, those type of things happen within games, but it's more so the urgency, especially from the guy you brought in to be that veteran leader on the team. Like, they brought him in for these type of moments. You know what I mean? So just the urgency throughout that run.
Wait, which type of moments? They brought who in for which type?
James Harden.
For playoff moments? See, I disagree. I feel like that was the curse.
Well, let's not forget.
Well, they made the conference finals.
I get it, but I feel like a lot of people are like,
fantastic in Game 6 last series.
But you have to understand, like, there is
we can't.
When last night happened, a lot of sort of naysayers, and by the way, I like James Harden. I root for James Harden to sort of squash this curse. But like last night happened, and you're like, so it's the Homer Simpson going back into the bushes. You're like, oh, come on.
We're talking about 21 switches. That means. 21 possessions. They walked down the court and said, you. So even if you're not going to take them off the court, give them another matchup. Whoever's running in the corner, hey, go guard the guy. Go guard Shamet, right? And if they're going to come into a screen, no, but you're going to send a screen. Send the guy up. Send somebody up where you can keep your position in the corner, even if you're going to keep him on the floor. But you don't have him stay in that action.
They did, and they gave up the corner three.
But I know
they did switch him.
A lot of times
gave up the corner three.
But with Steph or with Luka, even if his man goes into the action, they'll take a guy from the other wing and.
All right, there you go. 856-49 Hoppe. Here is, I don't even want to play him. K. Michelle went off on LeBron. It's going to be boring to listen to. Here's Jalen Williams saying that there needs to be an uncomfortable discussion after SGA won his second MVP.
Lines of like, we got to have some uncomfortable conversations. What exactly are those conversations?
I'll let you guys know after the year's over.
Lines of like, we got some uncomfortable conversations.
So there you go. There's that. And then here is Rachel Demita, an NBA insider, talking about Caitlin Clark.
I don't know if Caitlin staying with the Indiana Fever makes sense. It's also something where I think if this were an NBA franchise, this was an NBA organization, people would be fired by.
That's true. That's a very good point. Oh, yeah. It's time for NFL news. Aaron Rodgers will be retiring after this season. He played way too long. And Julio Jones says it's ridiculous that people were mad that Jalen Hurts was not at A.J. Brown's wedding. Men, why are men in sports talking about weddings? That's a woman thing. Who cares? Who cares whose wedding they went to? As long as they win a championship, that's all that matters. It's ridiculous. We've absolutely lost our mind. We've absolutely gone crazy. I don't know what's going on, but it's absolutely out of hand. But first, call the show, 856-49 Hoppe.
Travis Kelce is weighing in on if Patrick Mahomes is returning this NFL season. During the May 20th episode of his New Heights podcast with brother Jason Kelce, the Kansas City Chiefs tight end addresses whether the team's quarterback will be ready to open this NFL season after suffering an injury last December.
There you go.
Do we get to have Patrick Mahomes on the field Monday night? Is he back week one? Because they said it at the Disney upfronts, and I was like,
I don't know if he's back yet, but I like that we're advertising it this way. Is he going to be back?
That man's working his ass off. I know.
That's probably what happened. Let's be honest. Probably will.
NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell says the league is cooperating with Florida's Attorney General after being hit with a subpoena. We told you back in March when AG James Uthmeyer began investigating whether the NFL's hiring practices violates civil rights laws, including
it probably does.
The Rooney Rule. That rule requires teams to interview minority candidates for coaching and front office spots. Uthmeyer says,
let's be honest, the NFL is real life mafia with entertainment.
The rule discriminates based on race. Well,
there you go. Based on race. Here's Joe Burrow saying the team will win the Super Bowl this year.
Talk about the idea of trying to elevate the Bengals onto a bigger platform during the course of your career. Do you think that the Bengals are in a better spot now than they were years ago, and how much more work is there to go in that?
Definitely. I think the number one thing is you have to win. And we're going to go win a lot of games this year and play great and win a Super Bowl. And
damn. So I saw this headline here, and first of all, it's that grifter Patrick Bet-David, that multi-level marketing dude, who literally pretty much pays to have guests on. He's not that talented. He's not that interesting. And he had Rick Ross on, and Rick Ross says that Drake's album
almost flood the marketplace.
He said that Drake's album is not that interesting. Here's the interesting part about it, though, is the fact that without Drake, Rick Ross would have nothing to talk about. He's obsessed with Drake. I love all these people out there that claim that they don't need him, that claim that they're better than him, and yet that's all they talk about. So here he is, going off, complaining about Drake. 856-49-HAPPY. That's 856-494-6773. Trying to get this video to look stupid. YouTube, Twitter's not letting me download. It's not letting me listen to the video. So we're going to figure this out. We're going to do this in real time. I got this. 856-49-HAPPY. You've been with me for an hour and 30 minutes. You can be patient. It's 856-494-6773. All right, here we go. Why is there no sound? Give me a second. Rick, Ross, Drake, Patrick. Come on, load. Why is it not working? Oh my God. Oh my Lord. You know what the problem was? Wow. Ryan, take a break. We're going to rewind and relax. Oh, jeez. We have so much going on. Let's start over one more time, okay? I had the board potted down. Sorry. Here we go. Here is Rick Ross on Drake.
Did you put Drake at your level?
No.
Dude, you haven't had a hit in like 10 years. Now, do I like Rick Ross's music? Of course. There's bangers in the club. But you're annoying.
You're not putting Drake at your level.
No, see, you might be, I could see it in your eyes, you might be confused.
Yeah, we're all confused. You're a moron.
With the numbers and all of the fake numbers flood the marketplace.
I will say, Drake does release a lot of songs at once because he knows that's the way to, make the bangers. Get the numbers.
He's 50 songs. That shit ain't nothing. Remember what I told you? The streets are the streets. If Drake was what he thought, you what you think he was.
You're a former prison guard. You ain't gangster.
Or what he thought he was, he would have been able to clear all this shit up, address it, and been moved on. He's still suing the label. That's like him. He might sue you.
Yeah, so he might sue you. And Rick Ross has a lot of money, but you don't want to lose it getting sued by Drake, dude.
For speaking of him on this situation.
Did you listen to Iceman, the new...
I listened last night. I wanted to hate it because it's so cliche to hate on Drake. It was great.
I listened to some of it. My engineer it was horrendous.
It was not horrendous. Drake's last album was not great. Lil Wayne's last 3 quarters were not great. I'll be honest. I was giving it a 7.8 out of 10. There were some songs I added to my playlist. It was good.
My homies actually sat there and they lost an hour of their life for this shit.
Listen to it.
Yeah.
It was not that bad, Rick. You're just a hater. You're a middle-aged man past your prime. And Patrick Bet-David's kissing his ass because he's grateful to interview Rick Reezy.
Are you recovering?
Yeah, trauma.
It's tough.
It is.
It's tough.
Yeah,
now, by the way,
when you've been waiting after you've seen people put ice blocks in the middle of places and promoted and marketed and the world knew what day it was.
Yeah, heaven forbid Drake promote himself, dude.
It's coming out and the shit came out and really, folded.
But have you personally listened to every single one of the tracks in the new
Thank you for saying that, Patrick.
Album?
No, I couldn't do it.
No, you couldn't do it because you realize he's better than you at this point. I'm Rick Reezy.
I mean, Pitchfork gave it, I said it was mid. Mid meant 5. Pitchfork gave it a 4 point something. Oh, no.
It was good, bro.
But it was like, no one's my friend. You left me alone.
You're a weird guy, man. Yeah, 9.
No, my.
What are you telling me, bro? You coked out.
It's that type of shit.
Man, don't you feel stupider for listening to that?
You got to be a boss out here, man.
Oh, yeah. A true boss doesn't have to let everybody know that they're a boss.
But nothing that would be in your new playlist that you were showing.
Was it anything in my recent playlist?
I didn't hear all of them. I don't know.
I don't know. Let's see here. Last night I saved Whispering My Name, Dust, Make Them Cry, Shebang, National Treasure. It was not bad. And I'm a critic of Drake. I love Drake. I saw him 2 years ago, but I'm not a huge fan of Drake. I love Drake, but I hate Drake at the same time. I have a love-hate with him. And when I saw him live, he was very boring. But especially his song with Future, it was good.
If you got to, by which one did you stop? 5?
I'm not
Did
sure.
you make it to 5 or 6?
I'm not sure. You got to realize when
you're just hating, and you don't want to admit that he's good. It's like Mike Calta or Rover. Yeah, they're scumbags, but they're good at what they do. You got to be able to admit that there's somebody out there who likes his music, and that you can not like him, but still think he's good.
When it was going, it's music people that's on my team that's...
Well, I've had enough. Blah, blah, blah. Shut up. By the way, AM radio was not able to pass the bill yet. That makes it go in all cars. Yeah, they got to figure that out. All right. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. All right, we're going to come back on Hoppe Hour and do local news and anything else that breaks. But first... let's play Mrs. Jones remix by Lil Rock Players. All right. Now, you ready? Let's go.
Hoppe Hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
You told me to Taco Bell before. Whenever we're going outside, I smell it. Ooh.
And we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big. As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Don't worry, Fresno. Hoppe Hour will be right back.
Man, but what they got to do with me? As long as you straight up with me, I don't give a damn who you see. But when I'm back in town, just spend some time with me whenever your man is not around. Let me be the one that'll hold you down whenever your man is not around. Let me be the one that'll hold you down, be the one that'll turn your frowns around. Cause you can be yourself with me, no need for frontin' and sucking in your stomach. No need to suck in your stomach, knowing damn well you can't breathe. Loosen up just a little bit, I'm the one you need to chill with. When you need you some of that real, ooh, wait till you see mine. Later we'll talk about it. After the first time, you might not wanna be without it. It's a reason you cheating on it. Compare him to me, I doubt it. I'm Don Blazers, we can go somewhere private and see about it. Even though that you know it's wrong, you know that this feel is strong. On the low, we can get the zone if you be my Mrs. Jones. Don't mean to change your name, but I'm gon' call you Mrs. Jones. See, we both know what's wrong, but baby, we can get the song. Relax and let it flow. Nobody has to know. We got a thing going on, let's keep this on the low. Don't mean to change your name, but I'm gon' call you Mrs. Jones. See, we both know what's wrong, but baby, we can get the song. Relax and let it flow. Nobody has to know. We got a thing going on, let's keep this on the low. I can tell you what you missing. You miss them hugs and kisses. You miss excitement at night, and you miss excitement at night. And girl, you don't feel the same. And he's steady tripping, ain't he? Tripping, ain't he? Tripping, ain't he? And I'm gon' simply change it. See, I can taste your cherry pie before I slide inside. See, I Miss Jones them cause they lonely and they decent times. I read between them lines. I see that you be crying, cause he ain't even trying. So I'm the one to ease your mind. Girl, you ain't fooling me. Your man ain't who he used to be. And plus, girl, he ain't cool as me. Filthy riches who can treat you just like the Queen of England. So when you're ready for some freaking, you ain't gotta leave him. You can be my Mrs. Jones. Don't mean to change your name, but I'm gon' call you Mrs. Jones. See, we both know what's wrong, but baby, we can get the song. Relax and let it flow. Nobody has to know. We got a thing going on, let's keep this on the low. Don't mean to change your name, but I'm gon' call you Mrs. Jones. See, we both know what's wrong, but baby, we can get the song. Relax and let it flow. Nobody has to know. We got a thing going on, let's keep it on the low.
Let's get busy, baby, take it off. Make it wiggle when you walk. Neighbors gonna call the law, cause I'm about to break you off. Got kids, lock them out. Send them out with your spouse. Make it rock when it's soft. Wanna see you cry a while. Me and you, let's have a ball. Make it hot like Arkansas. Snatch the phone out the wall. Let me see that monkey paw. Tip it low, ride it slow. On the bed, on the floor. Up and down, there we go. Round and round, yeah, you know. Breathing like some animal. Find the camera, strike a pose. Girl, let's take a lot of those. When we done, take some more. I know you tired of creeping, but now you know you cheating. But you with me because you like the way that yeah is eating. You know it feels good, but we both know it's wrong. This what it is, girl. To my Mrs. Jones.
Don't mean to change your name, but I'm gon' call you Mrs. Jones. See, we both know what's wrong, but baby, we can get the song. Relax and let it flow. Nobody has to know. We got a thing going on, let's keep this on the low. Don't mean to change your name, but I'm gon' call you Mrs. Jones.
Oh, yeah!
What's wrong, but baby, we can get the song.
I got it. That was Little Rock Plays. Mrs. Jones remix. 856 a 49 Hoppy. That's 856 a 494 a 6773.
Welcome to Hoppy
And now, something completely different.
Doors closing.
Doors closing. And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppy in the morning.
It's Hoppy Hour!
I am.
Hoppy Hour.
Let's see if this one's. Oh, this never wants to work. This is the problem with recording at home. It always wants to do this. Never wants to work. Drives me absolutely nuts. Let me press this right here. You ready? Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
It's time for a thrill. Ryan's here with the latest spiel.
I got it.
Sex and stars and love so real.
Whatever.
Happy hour hits with a funky feel. Date nights crashing like a scene at dawn. It's the gossip train that you're riding on. Ryan's got the scoop from dusk to morn. On this throwback ride, we all belong. Happy, 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 it's the hour we crave. Ryan's got the juice and the beats that wave. Turn it up, feel the love, let your heart behave. Tune in now, don't you misbehave. Celebs in the mix, it's a hot affair. From crushes to whispers, we're all aware. Every secret told with a naughty flair. Happy hours live and it's everywhere. Happy, 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 it's the hour we crave. Ryan's got the juice and the beats that wave. Turn it up, feel the love, let your heart behave. Tune in now, don't you misbehave. Throwback jams taking you back in time. Groove with Hoppe in the rhythm's prime. Each beat, each word, every
Oh yeah!
love and
856 49 Hoppe. It's 856 494 6773.
Throwback jams taking you back in time.
Oh, sure.
Groove with Hoppe in the
I got it.
beat, each word, every perfect rhyme. Love and laugh, it's the Hoppe climb.
Oh, sure. Whatever. Time for... Actually, let's keep playing it. Whatever.
Happy, 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 it's the hour we crave. Ryan's got the juice and the beats that wave. Turn it up, feel the love. Tune in now, don't you? Happy, 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 it's the hour we crave. Ryan's got the juice and the beats that wave. Turn it up, feel the love, let your heart behave. Tune in now, don't you misbehave.
Right now.
Yo. Yo, it's Hoppe Hour, we about to go live. Tampa Bay News is the place we arrive. From the beach to the bay and the city's crazy moves. We got stories hotter than the Florida grooves. Tampa Bay News, we making it spin. On Hoppe Hour where the real begins. Turn it up loud, let's get in the mix. From St. Pete to the world, we bringing the fix. Bringing the fix, 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 come on. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, spitting fire again. National waves and the city's his friend. Talking headlines, man, you can't resist. Every scoop hitting harder than a clenched fist. Tampa Bay News, we making it spin. On Hoppe Hour where the real begins. Turn it up loud, let's get in the mix. From St. Pete to the world, we bringing the fix. Bringing the bringing the fix.
All right. I know.
Happy Hot Topic.
Hillsborough County Commissioners approving an agreement to move forward with a proposed ballpark for the Tampa Bay Rays.
I don't know why. I just don't believe it's going to happen. There's something sketchy about it.
That vote coming down in just the last half hour, too. 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Kristen Barbarese.
What up, baby?
See live for us outside that meeting. Kristen, many folks showed up to speak up today.
Yeah, that's right. There were about 24 people who spoke during public comment, pretty split evenly between for and against the project. Ultimately, this non-binding memorandum of understanding did pass by a vote of 5-2 with...
Ah, man. You know, the raise paid off the people that approved of it because there's no point of it.
Happy Hot Topic!
Allegiant says it's expanding its presence at St. Pete Clearwater International Airport with 2 nonstop routes. The airline says service to
Philadelphia.
Yeah, Jameson's hometown. And Columbia, Missouri are going to begin later this year.
Jameson's from Philadelphia? No way! He does not look at me at events. He thinks he's better than me. I'm like, whatever, dude. You do you, boo.
Happy Hot Topic!
As we come on air, new video just into the newsroom showing the moments after a teacher hung a black baby doll in class.
I could not believe the people I saw at cover bars that thought this was acceptable. Like, what have you done?
Watching 10 Tampa Bay News at 5, I'm Frank Wiley.
And I'm Dave Wagner. Tonight, that teacher at the center of it all, Karen
Moron!
Savage has been fired. Video here was taken from a student at Barrington Middle School. You can see Savage throw that doll in the trash.
The video.
Yeah, like, if she just threw it in the trash, it's fine. But she hung it from the TV like a moron.
It was taken just moments after this viral video taken by another student showing Savage hanging a black baby doll with that cord right there. Students.
She just looks like a Karen. That's her name.
Say she told them it was just a joke.
So funny. Slavery. Shut up.
Well, tonight, a second parent has come forward detailing what her child witnessed in that classroom.
And this all comes as the local NAACP demands better training standards. Speaking first to 10 Investigates, Emerald Morrow about this and what should happen next here, Emerald.
Yeah.
I don't know why she thought in an era of smartphones why this would go over well.
That's right, Dave and Frank. You know, all of this points to accountability, and the NAACP says we have to have these very tough conversations about our history, even if it feels taboo in this climate. But just a warning for you all at home, you might find some of the images in this story disturbing.
You can see she had the doll in her hand and she threw it in the garbage.
Like this?
What an annoying hag! Shut up, you're annoying!
More video from another student appears to paint a more complete picture of the viral classroom incident that left students, parents, and the community outraged. In the chaos that ensued, it's hard to hear exactly what the teacher said, but this is how the mom described it.
I asked my son, and he recorded the part where I guess she had made a comment saying that this is what happened to you guys in the past or something.
What? What a dumb broad. She makes all white people look bad.
Should not have to sit in the classroom and worry if they're going to see images that can terrorize them for life.
It really does.
Hillsborough NAACP President Yvette Lewis says the video, which evokes images of a lynching, is as much about the past.
All right, so there's a moron. There's this.
A Manatee County middle school teacher is accused of child abuse in the classroom.
Yeah, according to investigators, she asked one student to hit another student.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what's going on with these teachers. They're sleeping with their students and they're trying to have them fight. What are you doing?
UCLA's Eden Hodges has that story.
Behind shut blinds, investigators say the incident happened right here during class at Lee Middle School.
I don't know if it's a Florida thing, because Illinois, our teachers wanted nothing to do with us once class was over with.
A Manatee County school teacher nearing the end of her teaching contract is facing child abuse charges.
It's troubling because she used her position of authority to intimidate the kids in this classroom.
Yeah, she's a sociopath.
Investigators say 64-year-old Judith Clark made comments in class about one student talking too much and asked the others if
you talk too much, honey.
They wanted to hit the student.
Well, none of them wanted to do that. They obviously knew that's not how that should be handled.
When no student took her up on the offer, deputies say she made two kids close the blinds and told a 12-year-old to slap the student for her.
I don't mean to laugh, but it's ridiculous.
That student, that 12-year-old that was in the 6th grade, did not want to participate in this, but felt out of fear he didn't.
Yeah, what are you supposed to do?
Want to get in trouble with the teacher.
Investigators say the student gently carried out Clark's orders with an open palm across the other student's face. Another student who felt uneasy.
This teacher should honestly be a sex offender. Like, I know it's not a sex crime, but this is creepy, man.
Easy about it told their parents who reported it.
We want parents to have that communication with their child to where they can ask, how was school today?
This is one of the reasons why I got a vasectomy. Not because the teacher is making kids slap other kids, but it's crazy out there.
And they may say, oh yeah, something very unusual happened today. You know.
There you go. Well, hopefully the teacher never gets to teach again because she's an imbecile.
Happy Hot Topic!
Play a vital role in global food security.
New tonight, Fox 13's Kylie Jones shows us how one community in Pasco County is using AI-powered technology to
What up, Kylie?
keep its beehive healthy.
Well, when you see a colony of bees, your first instinct is to probably run, but they are a lifeline for the environment.
And this reporter looks hot in this beehive.
This AI-powered
Let us hear it, beehive.
technology
So they're using beehives for AI. Isn't it interesting? Oh, isn't it? There's this right here.
Happy Hot Topic!
Mm-hmm.
Right now, a 67-year-old Sarasota man is in jail accused of trying to lure two young girls into his truck.
Loser!
Police say Edward O'Neill Jr. approached those girls, ages 12 and 13, as they rode their bikes near Bay Road and US 41 Sunday evening.
It's so nice, like, not having to have kids, because I don't know what I would do. I'd be freaked out about them 24/7.
Investigators say O'Neill repeatedly offered the girls a ride, following them and telling them to put their bikes in the back of his pickup.
All right, that's disturbing. Mm-hmm. I remember there was one time in like second grade, man. This is like an unlocked memory. Mm-hmm. No, I did not get touched. Even though I spent a lot of time at the Catholic Church, and one time in confession told the priest I jerked off, and he said, "Thank you for letting me know." Mm-hmm. There was like a van that had like stickers on it that was driving around Patton Elementary School in like 2002. I know the teachers told us to stay away from them. Mm-hmm. That is unlocked memories.
Happy Hot Topic!
Check out the backdrop right here. Tonight, Tampa police taking action in the aftermath of this deadly crash.
Oh, yeah, you mean the Ybor City crash where the cops protected their own because they let that car crash go on way too long? Mm-hmm.
Remember, it happened in Ybor City last fall. Well, the department now clarifying how its officers can work with outside agencies during pursuits, especially those with more lenient chase policies.
Yeah. All right, so here's the thing. I'm no expert on the cops. Mm-hmm. But if there was nothing wrong, you wouldn't have to change the policies. This is them not getting their own in trouble because they always protect their own. So instead of getting their own in trouble, they're like, see, we changed the rules. Cops always protect their own.
But as 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Andy Payton explains, now questions remain about what impact this change would have had in the Ybor crash.
Tonight, Tampa Police changing its pursuit policy, with the department telling 10 Tampa Bay News in an email that officers can no longer ask other law enforcement officers to do for them what they are prohibited from doing.
Yeah, we got two that are racing on the highway now.
Yeah, they're the helicopters. There was no reason to chase that long.
It comes following an internal...
If you're so good at your job, you would have found them.
...review into that deadly crash in Ybor City back in November that left 4 people dead and 13 others injured following a pursuit by Florida Highway Patrol of the 22-year-old driver, Silas Sampson.
This is real life with real lives at stake.
Yeah, and you protect your own. You always do.
The policy of Tampa Police to not pursue vehicles with the exception of forcible felonies.
But then fire the people that did it because they obviously broke a rule. Because if there was nothing wrong with the rule, you wouldn't have to do this news report.
Certain burglaries since a crash in 2022 that left a 44-year-old woman dead. But there's also been a workaround where some departments will call Florida Highway Patrol an agency with far more lenient pursuit requirements.
I have spoken to people that work for agencies that said, well, we can't pursue, so if we do, we just get FHP to come and pursue.
Yeah, the Tampa cops are trying to flex and act like they're the man.
That's Tom Gleason, a retired captain who has dedicated his life to teaching about officer safety issues after his son, a police officer in Louisiana at the time, lost his life in a pursuit.
Unfortunately, that guy should have been there to tell them what to do because those cops were out of control. It was ridiculous. But the police always protect their own. It's all good. All right. It's not all good, but it's infuriating. But what are you supposed to say? There's only so much you can do. If you're listening in Fresno, our show's about to end. There you go. Bye. Talk to you tomorrow, Fresno. All right. It's time for Chicago news.
Live from the go, y'all. Brian in the booth, stand tall. Yeah. 6. Yeah. 6 mad, but he been in these mics. All intended heights, now the syndicate type. From the burbs to the block, that's a hell of a hike. Turn it down, see his name in the lights. He got callers on the line trying to break their news. From the shot to the sticks, they relate to the views. Every segment like a story from the avenue. Tell him slick, then he fact check the attitude. This that Chicago news. Hoppe hour, let them choose. From the heights to the loop, what it do? Every block, every verse in the room. This that Chicago news. Turn it up, rock, cruise. If you tune in, you're part of the crew. Hoppe hour, yeah, he talking to you. Hoppe hour. He got jokes for the frauds, love for the brave. Acquiescing the chance, say what they crave. From the sports wars to the gossip wave. He connect more lanes than the tollway saves. Late night, but the syndicate wide. Carolina to the Bay, hit a Midwest prize. Still a kid from the ice with the driving side. Got the whole damn map on the same live line. It's that Chicago news. Hoppe hour, let them choose. From the heights to the loop, what it do? Every block, every voice in the room. It's that Chicago news. Turn it up, rock, cruise. If you tone, then you're part of the cruise. Hoppe hour, yeah, he talking to you.
Yeah, my mic was off. I never sounded better. Let's do this right here.
Happy Hot Topic. Lawmaker will tout a bear of a bill to make Italian beef the official state sandwich. Actor Corey Hendricks, who plays Sweeps on the popular Chicago set, restaurant.
So they're working on that. Then there's this. All right. Hey.
And this morning, at least one decision has been made in the Bears' ongoing search for a new stadium. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell says that Chicago will not be the site. Goodell spoke yesterday.
Yeah, Brandon Johnson's really screwing over the Bears. If he claimed to care about the city, he would try to keep him in Illinois, but he's a scumbag.
After an NFL team owners meeting in Orlando, Florida.
I think you got it. There you go. There's that. What's going on here?
City council members meet today to take on several unresolved and controversial issues.
Winnie is live with a preview of today's city council meeting. Winnie?
Good morning. Yeah, today there is an expectation of a vote on tipped minimum wage and also a conversation around the sale of parking meters.
Yes, parking meters are sketchy.
In 2023, the City Council approved a measure that would include a gradual increase in the percentage that businesses would be mandated to pay their tip workers until they hit the current minimum wage.
There you go. That's what's going on there. What is going on right here?
City Council meets today. They're expected to get a look at a tentative agreement tied to the possible sale of the city's parking meters. Details of that deal have not been released, but it would transfer ownership of the meters and their profits to New York-based investment firm Stone Peak Partners.
Yeah, it is way too expensive to park in Chicago. It's ridiculous.
City Council still needs to approve that agreement.
Well, they're not going to. They don't care about us. I saw this headline here. Now, do I think there is an immigration problem in America? Yes, but I do not like how the current administration's going about it. And this headline is proving how heartless they are.
Happy Hot Topic!
A mother and son detained together. Now, mom is out of ICE custody, but her son is still being held hundreds of miles away.
What the hell is wrong with you? Listen, do I think we have an immigration problem? Of course we do. But to pull this shenanigans, that's BS. No wonder the rest of the world laughs at us. We're a bunch of imbeciles.
Kentucky. Our camera captured the emotional moments when mom arrived back in Crown Point, Indiana today. We first heard you about this story earlier this week. Our Sabrina Franza is here now with today's big developments.
Yeah, this is not cool, man. This is heartless. This is how embarrassing America is.
Yeah. Erica, this was an emotional reunion between a mom and one of her sons, but of course it was bittersweet. This reunion months in the making, but the family only partially reunited.
Can you imagine being that kid? Yeah, maybe they shouldn't be here because they're illegal, but you can't just separate families, you scumbag!
Holding her winter jacket in hand, her belongings left over from March when she was detained by ICE and brought to a facility in Kentucky. Liliana Navarrete hugs her son, Steven.
This is a new beginning for us, he said.
Together again, Steven describes their months apart.
Torture, he said.
Though Liliana was granted a habeas petition, released pending her ongoing immigration case.
Man, I hate this country. I hope the whole world laughs at us. I used to get so offended by that. Man, fuck that.
Es incompleta.
Incomplete because I miss my son. Yeah. If they're allowed to be legal, so should he. He's a part of her. She created him. Gotta hate politicians.
Porque me hace falta mi hijo.
Ridiculous. We are heartless in this country.
She's thinking of her other son, 18-year-old Ricardo.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird, dude.
High school senior preparing to miss his graduation from...
Yeah. They are so heartless. Just because they're illegal, A, does not mean they're all criminals, and that they should be treated like this. When Trump was saying about immigration when he was running, I didn't vote for him, but he was saying like we need to fix our immigration problem. I didn't think it meant being douchebags.
Mather High School, because he's in federal custody.
I hope it all works out, but man, I hope the whole world laughs at us. We are terrible. This country sucks, and all the MAGA that kisses his ass, you're all simps.
Yeah. Microphone king. Yeah. 6'9" tower, Fresno's loudest hour. Mike in his grip, got the world feeling sour. Hoppe on the block, dropping facts like boulders. Words cut sharp, lead the city on his shoulders. News so raw, unfiltered true spray. Fresno's posting every word that he say. No sugarcoat, no bow, no disguise. Hoppe in the booth, Fresno, his it live. Fresno news, he don't hold back. Spit so bold, keep the city on track. Say it how it is, no fear, no doubt. Ryan Hoppe's the name, and he shouted loud. Hot 97, Clinton 7 waves hitting the air. Hoppe got the hype, but his voice takes you there. Talk so tall, every line's a skyscraper. Fresno's gospel, no need for no paper. Big man talk, he a walking headline. Every word a spark, got the city in line. Critics wanna squawk, but they can't outshine. Hoppe hour forever, Fresno's own shrine. Microphone king, 6'9" stature, truth he sling. Fresno's main rapture, catch him on the down. Fresno folks gather from the heart of the city to the fields and the rafters. Fresno news, he don't hold back. Spit so bold, keep the city on track. Say it how it is, no fear, no doubt. Ryan Hoppe's the name, and he shouting loud.
Well, the families of 4 nonverbal children with disabilities are suing Visalia Unified School District. Now, they say a special education teacher remained in the classroom despite reports of abuse against them.
Oh my God, what is it with these schools, these churches, covering up creeps? You're all losers!
The recent lawsuit was filed by parents of children from Highland Elementary School.
Well, that sucks. So there's that. And then there's this headline.
We've been talking about high-speed rail in California for years, but now Caltrans is looking into a different yet similar mass transit idea. A bullet bus that would zip from San Francisco to LA at 140 miles an hour.
That sounds safe.
In a presentation today, Caltrans revealed more details about the long-term concept. San Francisco and Los Angeles are some of the key targets.
There you go. And then there's this headline. All right, yeah. That I'm very passionate about. Oh, am I ever? Right now on Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Happy Hot Topic!
2 Fresno County departments have the go-ahead to take part in this year's Rainbow Pride Festival.
There should be no reason that you need approval to be a part of Pride. Love is love. Life is short. If someone's attracted to the same sex, whatever. Who cares? If you care that much, you're probably partially in the closet.
After unanimous approval today from the Fresno County Board of Supervisors. Thank you for joining us for Action News Live at 5. I'm Graciela Moreno.
And good evening, I'm Warren Armstrong.
What up, bruh?
The Fresno County Behavioral and Public Health Departments can also spend money to take part in next month's event, each planning to have a booth to offer.
There should be no reason you need approval. It's just another event with humans.
Educational materials.
But just a week ago, the supervisors denied a request from the Fresno County Library.
Action News reporter Tiffany Olin joins us now live in downtown Fresno.
What up, baby?
With a closer look at how the board members came to today's decision. Tiffany?
Warren and Grace, I was at both of those meetings, and today's was quite different than last week's. Today, we saw the supervisors pretty much all very supportive from the start of both departments' presentations. And
because last week they didn't want the library to have gay pride stuff, but now they're full of pride. What the hell?
For public comment, we only saw people advocating for support of the participation in the festival.
When it's all said and done, who cares? Love is love. Cannot specify that enough. But there's still homophobia, and those that are homophobic are probably in the closet.
Static crackle, mic pops, the hour is hoppy. Cleveland skyline foggy, steel mills choppy. City on the Cuyahoga, hearts heavy, never sloppy. Radio waves carry tales, but they ain't glossy. Concrete jungle, potholes where dreams collapse. Downtown echoes, the cabs and faded cabs. Past the preaching hustle, corner kids trading maps. Where the vibes Midwest, but the struggle overlaps. Cleveland news, where the truth gets raw. Rust Belt blues, every crack, every flaw. Unfiltered takes, no sugar, no draw. Hoppy on the mic, spitting facts, no law. Back alleys whisper, still grit in the air. Hoppy pulling cards, city truths laid bare. Bars sharper than the skyline, no time to spare. Opinions heavy as the lake, but he don't care. Radio days, static hum in the booth. Voice booming through the speakers, hitting with the truth. Tower City shadows, echoing the youth. Uncut, unpolished, Cleveland's the proof. Hoppy blends, no rose tint, just grind. Every segment a slice of Cleveland's mind. From the flats to the heights, stories combined. Unfiltered, unbothered, unrefined.
A woman whose teeth were damaged by an unlicensed dentist now has a brand new smile. And the person accused is now facing felony charges. Noel Williams has an update on this story you'll see only on 19 News.
Oh, only there! It's such an outdated news thing.
I
got me smile. Nyla Martin Hopper sure does. And it's a big change. She's now wearing porcelain veneers, this time done by a licensed dentist. Here are her before and after photos.
I'm not in pain anymore. Last time I saw T, I know I was.
It does have a nice little smile.
In quite a bit of pain.
There you go. So the dentist is in trouble, but hey, she got a good little smile.
I forgive you. Heartfelt words to a man who ran down a father in cold blood right in front of his son.
The hell's going on in Cleveland?
Everywhere at 5, Stephen Hernandez with a message of forgiveness.
Exactly, Chris. It wasn't a message to ease everyone's pain. Not everyone was forgiving. In court today, several of Norman Duncan's family members had strong words to say, including his own son.
Then they turned their car around and hit him with a car. I tried to catch him, but I didn't.
So you were with your dad after he was struck by the car. You held him and
I gave him my hoodie so I could put him.
That sucks. That's depressing. What the hell is going on in Cleveland?
Restaurant owner is going to prison for stealing COVID relief money from the
moron
federal government and cheating his own employees.
Yeah, cheats on his wife.
Tursek with how this man betrayed the people closest to him.
A Cuyahoga County judge sentenced Marcelo Neves to 4 to 6 years in prison. In March, Neves pleaded guilty to multiple theft and fraud charges.
He's screwed. I don't know why you thought that was a good idea, but you're stupid.
Back against flock cameras. Those cameras, the city says, keep you and your family safe. Thanks for joining us tonight. Everywhere at 5, I'm Chris Fry.
And I'm Tiffany Tucker. So the group says it does not do anything to crack down on crime.
Catherine Huntley live tonight with what their message was today, Catherine.
Yeah, today a couple dozen people gathered on the steps of City Hall to say flock no. No kidding, that's the name of their group against this flock camera system and license plate readers. They don't want it, they don't like it, and they want the city to completely cut ties with the flock system.
I think the city of Cleveland needs to cut ties with the city of Cleveland.
I'm gonna go shoot myself. My pregnant 12-year-old daughter
the semen was so big. As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code Hoppe to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code Hoppe to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afura Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppeRadio.com, RyanHOPPE Radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Hoppe Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Hoppe Hour. Keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, HAMMERIN Hank Show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate's degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, laugh, love, and learn to gain education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
women's self-defense classes, escape classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need. I'll go. Hi there. WhatSpacePrinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need printed up. I'll go. Hi there. Finally, are you mentally all like me? If you live in Florida or Maryland, go to counselingoncall.net, and there you can sign on. Hi, we're gonna come back and have an hour, keep the party going.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activity. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact local mental health center or visit autismspeak.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
TikTok, you can play it cool, break copies, our own son. Feels like robbery and banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping with some new streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a Wilson pose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, that's just so unfair. Oh my, buzzing with the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixed and hoppy like fingers without rings. PHX to FM, shout out hit the street. But soon as sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Phone lines buzzing with the laughter growing dim. Eardrums mixed and hoppy like fingers without rings. PHX to FM, shout out hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Using every night like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like the TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The boy left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers, silent eyes are coming to an end like a roller coaster stopping on the river's bend. Hoppe strokes his back, feet are daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Hoppe Hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll check in and we'll call it a day.
Hoppe Hour is now over. Hoppe Hour is now over. This concludes our broadcast day. Good night and God bless America.